हेलो प्रेम। हाँ, ग्राफिक्स तो अच्छी होते हैं यार। और कैसा है तू? अरे तेरे को मिला कुछ क्या प्रेम? तेरे को मिला कुछ आज? अरे यार, इसमें ग्राफिक्स देखने में मजा आ जाता है यार। मेरे को सालों ने जमाल दिया यार प्रेम, मेरे साथ धोखा कर दिया इन्होंने, कमीनों ने।
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn.
Well,
the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter.
बिल्कुल समझ
Lionel
में नहीं आ
Messi
रहा था
is
कि
one
मैं
of
रोने के लिए
the
जाऊं
all-time
नहीं
greats, that's
जाऊं।
for sure. A fantastic dribbler
अरे
with a
भाई साहब क्या
Finish! Goal, France!
देख कितना सही ग्राफिक्स आ रहे हैं।
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
But pour l'équipe de France, après 4 minutes de jeu par le numéro 7.
क्या किया था पास? कर ही नहीं सकता अपराध कुछ भी इसका इसका। बाकी सारे पास तो सब चल जाते हैं, ये पास नहीं तो सब करते।
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Great vision. Lovely. Now then. Tries a shot! They've scored! 2! And we've barely begun here. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia! dear, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Le numéro 10.
France find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
No mistake.
Maka gembira. Okay, sorry.
France are rampant. They look uncatchable. Picked out. He's had a shot. It's in. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Goes for a shot! He's put it wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Paredes. Quarter of an hour played. Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space. This might spell danger. Montiel. Messi looks to get on the end of this. They get a throw in. Looking to play him in. He's having a shot! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too... Oh, shooting chance! He's put it goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And that has been cleared. Ribéry. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
McAllister.
That's good play from him.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. De Paul. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to play it through, and that could set him on his way. Griezmann. Chance! Goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Griezmann! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. McAllister. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's going to be disappointed with that. That's a cute ball. Otamendi gets it away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. It is a corner.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Oh, he's decent chance! And it's and this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus. Sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Le numéro 10.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Closing in on goal. And he was alert to it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in the second half?
France have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Can he get on the end of this? And the flag has stayed down. Shoots! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Paredes. McAllister. McAllister really struggling to improve. Griezmann gets through on his own.
अबे यार इतनी अच्छा हो जाता था यार सिक्स शॉट वाला सारा मिस सिक्स शॉट ही होती है बड़ा प्यारा पास जाता है यार जैसे जब लोग उसकी तरफ
Paredes. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely weighted ball. Now that takes a shot!
This was a good shot.
This shot will be horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
चलो बहुत गंदा खेले हैं भाई बहुत गंदा खेले
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Seriously यार बड़ा गंदा खेले हैं यार
Threads one in. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they...
And he's had a hit! Mbappe is magnificent! Sumptuous finish and absolute joy! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how
some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now he's got space here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. McAllister. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
That's a good run down the left.
Technically better मैं ना वो dive नहीं कर सकते
Mbappe, he's going for goal. That's another chance.
Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Game solve कैसे कम करेंगे? तो ये कुछ तो देखा नहीं
Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
यार अभी गेम साउंड कहाँ से कम होगी? अभी आवाज आ रही है मेरी? अभी देखो अभी ठीक आ रही होगी.
Paredes.
लकी रहे रात को.
Montiel.
इसमें अच्छी थी लास्ट में नहीं तो हो गया था
Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Mbappe.
अरे रिमोट दूर था ना. अभी ठीक आ रही है आवाज?
He's shifting through the
कौन भाई आवाज बताओ अभी कैसे आ रही?
Look at the speed and the finish. And it's hit
अबे यार क्या है यार?
McAllister. Oh no, what has happened here? Chance.
यार क्या गंदा खेल रहा हूँ.
That is faded wide.
कहते हैं मैं कैसे करूँ? गेम सेटिंग में? वो तो मैच के बाद होगी. गेम सेटिंग तो मैच के बाद होगी. एक ही है साउंड स्पीकर भी तो ठीक है. तो अभी देखना हुई थोड़ी कम. एक चीज करी तो मैंने ट्राई.
Paredes. It's Griezmann.
इमीडिएटली वैसे ही खेलेंगे वो.
Right through that one.
Didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Could be danger here. Real chance. And he hits the net.
पर इमीडिएट में ये हरा लेंगे ये.
Just how many? The golf in class is
Just setting
vast.
the option.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
How many? Just how many?
ये रहा. Game setting, defense, audio. Sound काम कम करने का कोई है ही नहीं। होगा वो पीछे ही होगा, वहीं से कम मेन सेटिंग से होगी।
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well measured. He's found the way through. Mbappe! Mbappe! Irrepressible! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Chucky! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Denied at the last.
But it was wonderful movement.
Attention, changement.
Auto control setting है और फुल कस्टम है ये तो स्टेडियम। अच्छा ये बता, अच्छा म्यूजिक तो यहाँ से बंद करूँगा मैं।
Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
All everybody low. All everybody low. लोग कहीं हैं सुना दे।
He's done very well to take that back. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. This is wonderful front-footed football.
And the shots! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Could try cutting inside here. Crossley rises!
No
joy, but a decent try. Paredes.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's McAllister. Tries to pass it through. Chance for a shot! He has done it! And And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And a chance! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Out of play for a throw. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Punched away. Shot a goal! This time, surely! It's in! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. And that is that. France really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that...
What should I do? चलो यार नेकलेस दे दो भाई दे दिया सीरियसली मैंने सोचा दे दिया उन्होंने हटवे मैं तो बहुत कुछ हुआ था बहन तो मैंने सोचा मेरे को मिल गया हद है यार Okay, cool.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Look at you, Jim. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, this is a great chance! Goal, France! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Dumfries makes the interception. And Frimpong. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Mbappe. He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. France leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's De Jong. Ribéry. Can he get it through? Cherki. And he's whipped. Bullish header! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his...
Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Ribéry really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Goes for a shot! Reinders. France have hit a quick-fire double here. Memphis Depay stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And here's Gravenberg. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Reinders. De Jong. He's on it. Can he get away? Cherki. And he was quick to react.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Floated through. And he thumps it clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Griezmann. Ribéry. And the finish! Goal! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's a sharp little ball here. And tries a shot! They've scored! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. And he's had a hit. Oh, almost a sixth.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Dumfries. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gakpo. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. De Jong cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and
Griezmann! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. He's got tall. Aims beyond the defence. Pinches it off him. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's Griezmann! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
That's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Reinders. And it's De Jong. Now Gakpo. Oh, that's a key interception. Camavinga. Ribery receives it in a wide position. Verbruggen claims it without any fuss. And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
France really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far.
France utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And we are back on the way. Shot, surely! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. De Jong. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Verbruggen gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Griezmann really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Ribery. Now, can they get him away? Shoots! He scores! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Decided now is getting scary.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And a chance! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 9, Ribery.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Frimpong. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Memphis Depay. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Brilliantly cut out. And that was very necessary.
अभी आवाज नहीं आ रही है, आवाज कम नहीं है क्या?
Looking for the run. Look at the space. Griezmann! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Foot in. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Big chance! And he hits the net. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
After 66 minutes is number 11, Kylian Mbappe.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he plays one through, and it's made its way to him. He's shifting shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 68 minutes.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Mbappe. Just the keeper to beat. Can he finish? And it's in. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Griezmann is on it. Griezmann! It's hit the upright. It's there. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitation...
Mbappe! Oh, yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. The Netherlands seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route...
Real chance! to make that, and he did make it. Reinders. Gakpo. Saliba wins the duel this time. Threads one in. Played back in. It's Griezmann! No, that's just wide.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 10.
The Netherlands
Memphis.
are making a change now.
Number 22. Dumfries. Number 5.
Reinders.
Ake.
And it's
Coming
De
on the
Jong.
field, Number 9.
Well, that looks a decent
Number
ball.
3. Tanver. Number 15. Van der Beek.
And this is Griezmann. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, look at the space here. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cherki. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Now it's Mbappe! And he steered it beyond the post. Stefan de Vrij. And it's Van Dijk. Gakpo. Great ball if he can get there. Verbruggen gets it clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this? Caught offside that time. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking to play him in. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Van der Ven. And that will be the final act. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your reflections then, Jim?
France can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the
So
bins
just time for me to
provided.
say thanks
Thank
to
you
Jim
your
for his
cooperation.
wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
करने को नहीं चार्ज है, मैं कर ही देनी है चार्ज है। सही गाना और कौन मैं 24 रन पे
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. Everybody is strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Knocks it out wide. It's a promising position. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gets a good foot in there. Neymar. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Fiore. He's missed, but not by that far. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Neymar. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the water.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, he's been caught napping. Ball comes in. Cleared away. So we're still where we started right now. Neymar. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Luis Suarez! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome. India really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Oh, that's delightful. Played in. They've got to be quick to recover this.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, well measured. He's in here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just more than 15 minutes till half. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Pele can so cleverly bypass the press.
इसका ना मतलब है कोई इससे पहले मैं किया नहीं आदत ही है भई ये बड़बड़ करने दी
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Pele. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And he's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Neymar. And the counter is on. And it's Neymar. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now this could be a chance. Big chance! Just off target. Oh, that's a key interception. Fiore. It's Pedri. And it's played in here, and that has left him in a heap. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fiore.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foot in. And he's forced to go back. Fiore. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, who's going to be first to this? It is still... Could be danger here! He's had a shot! Sticks away! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
After 62 minutes is number 10.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Swung over. Showing great feet there. Oh, played through for the wide man.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, We score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 17.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Number 13, Henderson. Number 19.
Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution in progress.
India can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Right card! He will be livid with himself. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's in space and looking for options. Now the cross. That's a decent clearance.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
The final 5 minutes. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Ronaldinho finds himself offside.
Added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Out to the right. Can he latch on to this? That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, well played. Brzezinski. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what are your thoughts on...
खुल जा
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Fiore, now it's Pele, and this is Luis Suarez. Now he's off and running. Fiore proves too strong. Aim forwards. And here's Suarez. Neymar. And he whips it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Pinches it off him. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar, Pedri, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And this is Pele, and he cuts out the supply. Sits and intercepts. Wriggles his way through. Now here's the a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Gruev. Approaching the half-hour mark. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Oh, it's played into the terrific header. Goal! Bulgaria! And Bulgaria are in front. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Rijkaard. And here's Suarez. Look at the space here. Pele. And he's managed to get rid.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And it's Gruev. He's cut it out. Flank. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! And that has fair fizzed. Big header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he thumps it clear. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, can he get onto this? Zanetti. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gruev. Knocks it out wide. Well, and it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, good spread. Gruev. Gently done. Pedri is there, and he can get that clear. And it's made its way to him. And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Neymar with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Fiore. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries to get it clear. Bulgaria are looking to go forward now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Arsenal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
That has been slung wide. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good ball! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bulgaria can now introduce the first of their substitutes. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now there's it's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
And he's forced to go back. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pelé. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Pelé. That ball looks a good one. Chance for a shot! It's there! Arsenal are level. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Bulgaria. Number 14, number 10, coming on the field, number 22, number 20. Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Arsenal really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Saka.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Rosicki, Saka. And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Lovely feet. He's found a way through. That looks a good cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Konate. And he's gone looking for safety. He's had it taken off him. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Luis Suarez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Arsenal leave it late, but in the So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Morishi. Howson reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Joseph. Now it's Morishi, pinches it off him. Forlan. Forlan running with the ball. Now it's Forlan. Goulet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is... Tries a shot! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Goulet brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Knocks it out wide. And it's Costa. This looks promising. Bonucci!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Just eases him off the ball. Pablo Torre. Joseph. So it is still 0-0. It's a threatening ball. Some really good ball movement. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Eder Militao. Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Alexander-Arnold. Howson. Chouameni. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found the way through. That's a decent clearance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. Mojica. Joseph. And Pablo Torre. Omar Mascarell. Mallorca finding their passes. Played out wide. Chance to deliver. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Mojica. Mojica proves just a little bit too strong. Now Omar Mascarell, and it's Torre. Tries to pass it through, and now the breakaway. Omar Mascarell. Pablo Torre. Joseph. Plenty of space out wide here. There's the delivery. Nicked it back promptly. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Oh, good spread. Goulet has it out wide and in space. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Aimed in towards the centre. Defending of the desperate variety. Mallorca have the chance to go the other way. It's Luis Suarez! That is good alertness. Mojica. And it's Torre. And Pablo Torre. Mojica. He's in a great position here. It's a good-looking delivery. Luis Suarez. And it's Torre. He's chosen to go back. Well, he just... Joseph! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's Luis Suarez! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gets a good foot in there. Goulart, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Luis Suarez, under intense pressure.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! They've done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
It's Luis Suarez! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gets good distance on it. Howson. And it's Tchouaméni. Could move up a gear here. Time and again they are repelled. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's going to be disappointed with that. Joseph. That's a good ball out wide. Goulart. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18 será reemplazado por el dorsal 11.
Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He is through here. And this is Forlan. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball.
There could be trouble here. Face to face, having a shot! Oh, brilliant save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Torre plays it short. Now it's Luis Suarez. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? And the shot! It's in! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? He's going for goal! Searching pass he's played there. Mojica. 4 extra minutes added on. Now, can they get him away?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Torre. And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did.
वही